am I live? Guys, I have no idea why I'm live right now. To be perfectly honest, I'm very confused. Hang on. Hmm. What the heck? What? Okay. I know, man. That could have been so bad. Oh my god. Well, let me read some of your comments here. Guys, I've been asleep. Like I fell asleep like I don't even know what time was it. Like 2 hours ago. I woke up to like checking my phone and they're like, "Why are you live? Where are you at? You're live." I have no idea how my stream got started, but that's very, very scary. Uh, huh. Someone like breaking my house? Let me see. Yeah, man, that could have been so bad. Yeah, no hanky panky. Yeah, that could have. Uh, well, guys, that was the Doge ghost calling you. My Twitter, people in the Discord group, they're like, dude, we're live. We're waiting for you. Where you at? You're on. You're live. You're on. I'm just like, what do you mean? I've been asleep for like 2 hours. How am I live? I just woke up. I was on the couch, knocked out. Sorry, guys. There's nothing going on. I can give you an update or something, but uh, yeah, you guys, you're like here waiting. You hit the like button. You did everything right. You did everything right, guys. Thank you. Brings a tear to my eye. You guys were here for the support. You've been here for like 50 minutes with no one here. I wouldn't do that to y'all, but thank you. Sorry, Chosen. Yeah, all right. Um, is this the clickbait? I'm sorry, guys. I don't even know what stream this is. Go. Is this the reversal by the dip? What stream was this? Because it obviously continued. You guys are still liking. This is obviously a stream from the past that it continued. Wow, I'm so lost. All right, let me make sure there's no comments here. Matt's Market. Sorry, man. Let's see. Host very unaware. He's playing Monopoly, feeding his caps. Guys, I was trying to see. Now you caught me. I was trying to pump, keep the price from selling off. Actually, what ended up happening here? I literally just woke up. Oh, so we got up to 39.9, right about 40. Ended up selling off. I mean, we bounced off the 200 EMA, so that's not bad. But that was a pretty steep little sell off there. But you could see we had like this little curl going there. Bought my ETH at 3,400. When was it 3,400? Yeah, I know. I could have been coming out the shower. I could have been literally anything. And why did it randomly schedule to start while I was asleep? I'm so confused. I'm so lost. Thank goodness you're not a murderer. You would have been caught. I know. Oh, in May. In May. The whales are exposing me. Wow. It must be. Hey, maybe I was supposed to be live right now and my computer just flipped me live so that I could just come right back to it. No breaks, right? I ate dinner, fell asleep like immediately, woke back up, and y'all are like, we need to go. So I'm here. But all I'll say, guys, you're meant to be here at this time in history. What I will say is that the price is still, I mean, look at this. We got up to 39.9. Basically, let's just call it 40,000. Rejected, got to this point, big sell-offs, tried to pull back at the 200 EMA, and then lost all of that momentum with this red candle here. So it does look like we want to pull back and head back down towards, I don't even know, maybe 38, 39 flat or a little lower. That right there is not very good. It kind of makes me makes me wonder if something just happened. Yeah, I know. First time ever I knew about crypto, I just started buying heavy, but never knew they were all on the downtrend. Oh, okay. This drop happened while I was live, but I missed it. How funny is that? All right. Well, let me first thing change the title because that is actual bait. That's funny. The drop happened while I was live, but I didn't know I was live, and I'm the one that missed it. How does that work? Message deleted by the Google mod team. Uh-oh, what'd you type, bro? Matt's Market says it's okay, Ray, it happens. Well, hope everybody's having a good night. I had some good chicken. It's like chicken parmesan for dinner. It's pretty good. It was keto, so I got to stay on diet. How'd the stream get a title? If that's what you meant, how did the stream get a title? So there's two different options. Like, you can either schedule a stream and use one of the previous titles you had, or you can create a new stream on YouTube with a like pre-typed template that you can set up in your settings, which is what I have set up, but it wasn't one of those two ways because it wasn't a scheduled stream. It looks like in my streaming software, it went live from there and connected to YouTube, which I don't know. I didn't even have a YouTube start stream tab open. So how did it start? Man, I'm confused. Well, next time I'm closing out YouTube and OBS because that's, hey, Matt, in case you heads up, I'm pretty sure you use OBS too. Close out both. Don't get too comfortable. You might wake up to a new surprise. Oh, they didn't like a word in your joke. Ah. Look at this sell-off, guys. This is crazy. RIP Dogecoin. Here we go. Just RIP Dogecoin because we had a little bit of a move up here. I'm sure some people were getting a bit excited. They were getting just a bit excited and were wondering kind of if we were going to go straight to 41 and up. But it looks like I said, I thought we were either going to go to 41 or not even make it. It looks like we just hit this previous level right here. See this 40,000? And now hard rejection off. Now we can still hold at 39 flat and bounce a bit. We'll see. You always close them both? Okay, good. Yeah, a little late for live. And then the title says go, go, and then the price is going down. What if I got hacked? Yeah, that'd be scary. I need to figure it out. Well, I'm already live, so. Why not? That was because you used the H word. That doesn't make any sense. YouTube's tripping. Don't worry, they permabanned my account 3 times for absolutely nothing, so don't be surprised. Is this the reversal while Doge is dropping hard? Sure is. Right? Doge is absolutely tanking. You see the title? Could we be going up for good here? Dogecoin's going to like 16 cents. Clickbait. It was the weirdest thing because I got the messages and I saw what I did was I went to my YouTube channel on my phone first and I checked it and I'm like, oh, nothing looks weird here. And so I like almost went back to sleep. And then I looked and saw it somewhere else. And I just decided to respond in our Discord group. And then the Stankist was like, dude, you're live right now. We're on here waiting. I'm like, what do you mean? So I checked again and I found it. And I saw the stream open with my desktop showing. The background was dark. And like 11 or 12 people in here. Likes already here. And I'd been live for like 45 minutes. And I'm like, what the heck? What if it is, though? What if that's the sign? Hey, you never know. Hey, Robbie's with hacked, yeah. And here we go. Dogecoin's back in the teens. Just like that. Hope no one thought we were going on a run for good. You know what's funny is like 2 days ago, I was on Twitter talking to someone about like price predictions. And I was like, yeah, I think Bitcoin could probably just go back down to like 36,000 after this bounce. And he's like, dude, there's no way in the world it goes to 36,000. Like, he got all mad at me. Just like, what do you mean? And sure enough, the price is at like 37. Only 1,000 away. It's like, why would you ever think like it's not possible for the price to go to 36? It's not that hard. I didn't say we're going down to 20s again. Just got off work. At least with this one, I can read the comments. Usually I'm in a tow truck and can only listen. Gotcha. Hey, Matt. So the Discord group, it's like a channel member perk for this channel. So technically to join that, it would be like whoever, after you've subscribed, if you like joined this YouTube channel membership thing and became like the super member, one of the perks is getting into like the private Discord group. So if you ever wanted to join that, then I would send you a link to the group. That's kind of how that works. I know some people have like the free groups. Others have member groups that even cost more. But I went with that model just to keep it so that it's not just a whole bunch of people that are like inactive and don't actually care. And at the time when it was open and free, there were people that came in and stopped using it. So it has proven to be effective for the ones that joined the paid. Any questions, guys? So we've got the EIP 1559 update on ETH. according to Lori, she had the time on it. She said like 1:15 p.m. 1:15 p.m. UK time tomorrow. So let's say, what time is it in the UK? It's 2:34 a.m. So that's 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. 5 hours ahead. So somewhere around like 8:15 my time, a.m. ETH is also dropping. That's not good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it did drop a bit. Lost its steam from 27. Yeah. Still up 8% today, which is good. Let's see what Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin, instead of being up 8 like ETH, is only up about 3.5, and then Dogecoin is up 2. So, is there a link for ETH? What kind of link? I'm getting more liquid now with your holdings. Nice. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good idea too, Matt. And I let the group decide, because it was made just a couple weeks after I even started live streaming. So the group's been around almost as long as this live stream thing has. So a couple months. And the OGs of the channel, they were the ones that requested that the Discord group even get made. And so we just said, all right, we'll let like a certain amount of people in. And this was like 2 weeks after I started. It was like, we'll let a certain amount of people in, just as like a thank you for being early supporters. And then we'll lock it down. And then I let them decide what the price was going to be. They actually said 20 a month. And that's what it was at first. And I'm like, guys, all right, I got to drop this. This is a little crazy. Like, as much as I want to filter it, like $20 a month is a little rough. So I just got, because then I had like 2 different tiers. You could either be like a basic member for $9.99 a month, or you could be a super member for $19.99. And so I got rid of that one, and I just merged all of it into one. And I like how that is so far. Travis says, I'm cheap. When it comes to buying new stocks, I never start with more than $100. Bought Robinhood. Lo and behold, I bought 3 during the IPO. Nice. That's awesome. Any thoughts on where it might go? So I think Robinhood actually is probably going to go up a bit. I know I was talking about shorting it jokingly when they first announced the IPO. I was like, man, I wish I could just short Robinhood. And I would love to short Robinhood just because I hate them. But I from an actual realistic standpoint, think that their stock's going to do well, because there's the rumor for the Robinhood wallets, and they're going to figure out a way to make money off of that. So if anything, you should probably be bullish on Robinhood if you believe they're going to come out with wallets. That should only give them even more business too, as people that are looking for just an exchange that also provides wallet services, and they stumble across Robinhood for that. Because think about this, like when you give, let's just say, when you give a new trader, someone fresh into the game, a recommendation for what brokerage to use, you naturally say you can use, and this is me at least, I tell people, if you're just getting in, best bet's going to be Robinhood. As you get a little more familiar with terminology and stuff, and like what things are, kind of graduate yourself to Webull. You can start with Webull if you're more savvy and you want to just dive in, but you might get a little lost. But then at some point you're going to want to hold your own coin. And if you want to at any point hold your own coin, then maybe either skip Robinhood and Webull and go to like Coinbase or something, or open up both. So there's like this, if you want to hold your own coin though, you need to go to blah, blah, blah. With Robinhood integrating wallets into their platform, that won't need to be said anymore. Especially because a lot of people also just don't like Coinbase's fee structure. And I imagine that Robinhood, they like to be free. So no matter what they figure out, it's probably at least going to be cheap. So I think the general recommendation, instead of having Coinbase in the conversation, it's going to be maybe just going back to just Robinhood to start, because they're going to have a wallet too. And really the only reason you'd say not Robinhood is because either you can't do as much on there with charts, or because you just don't like them as a company. But they're going to have everything you need. So for the average person to get started with crypto, and I think that's going to make their stock price go up a lot and hurt Coinbase a bit. And the nice thing, honestly, the nice thing then about using Robinhood is you still got no transaction fees technically. So you can still do all your scalping on crypto and everything, constant buys, constant sells, without having to pay all these fees, these network fees and such that get added up on it, like something like Coinbase. But then when you want, you can then just export that crypto to your wallet and actually have it there to spend and whatnot. So you really would get the best of both worlds with Robinhood and a wallet. So I'm bullish on Robinhood, unfortunately. BTT shot up a little bit. You mean BTC? Oh, you mean like a little bounce here? Yeah. If you had 80K sitting around, what would you mine? What would I mine? Doge or Bitcoin? Just don't know how to set it up. What would I mine for? Like if I had like a rig to mine for it, I would probably just mine Dogecoin, because I think, well, that's a good question. 80K, I could probably build a nice rig for, with that money. I don't know. I would probably figure out how to do both. They both still have a lot of potential. That's the thing. Now, obviously, Bitcoin mining is a very, very established and, established thing. But the thing is, Bitcoin's going to go up in price a lot over the next couple of years. There's expectations for Bitcoin within the next few years to be at like 500,000. And that's kind of a plan that everyone believes. Whereas Dogecoin's more of like we'll probably get to $1 type thing, which is about 5x where we are now. But Bitcoin still has over 10x potential over the next couple of years. So, honestly, I'd probably just mine Bitcoin and then buy Dogecoin. I don't know. Ray says, do I invest in the regular stock market? I do. I did a lot more, and then I transitioned into crypto. So I actually came from stock market trading, and I just have applied a lot of that technical analysis experience in like how price action works and all of that to crypto, because crypto is actually just way easier to trade in general than the stock market. There's less manipulation, so things typically are more what they seem. You can identify patterns a bit easier because they tend to play out instead of faking you out as much as the stock market does. And, it's just more predictable. And also, typically, the crypto market tends to be in more of a bull run than a bear run. Typically. Unlike stock market, where there's just so many factors. You've got all these news events globally and government things, value of the dollar, like just so many things going on. Travis says, I just watched Matt Wallace live. He's interesting, but he's always pumping. But holy crap, trying to read all those comments, mind blowing. You respond to all comments. That's why I like your shows way more. Thank you. Yeah, he is always pumping. That's his thing. That's kind of how he got it. The problem is, if that's how you get your viewers, and that's the crowd, that's the following that you have, like that's what they expect. So, but yeah, there's just a lot of people now getting to a point where they don't like it anymore. It was exciting, right? And people, they love it because it's exciting when Dogecoin is going up to go watch these exciting streams that are getting you excited for what's happening. But then when it comes time to talk about the reality of, okay, Dogecoin is probably going to be down here under 20 cents for 2-3 months, And you're talking about that every day. People don't get so excited for those streams anymore. So it just creates a problem where it's like, be real with your viewers and lose your following, or be fake with your viewers and keep half your following and the other half hate you because they think you're lying. So that's why I just don't even go down that path anyway. No clickbait, no unnecessary pumping, just every stream, you know what to expect. And yes, I'll probably have a much, much slower path to having a lot of views and subscribers, but at least it'll be an honest way. Joe says, do I think it's over for Doge? No, not at all. It might be over for Doge short term here, hence the rip in the title, because Bitcoin did reject hard off 40, and it looks like it wants to do another continuation sell off here. But no, I don't think it's over long term for Doge. No. Hey, what's going on, Josh? What happened earlier trying a new ghost stream? Man, I have no idea. I was literally asleep from shortly after so here's exactly what happened. I ended the stream with you guys. I went out into the living room. Dinner was ready. I ate dinner while watching like half of an episode of, what is that supermarket show called on Hulu? Whatever, it's Superstore. Like half an episode. And then woke up because I fell asleep hard, and woke up to seeing notifications asking like, I'm live, when am I coming on? And I'm like, what do you mean? And I didn't even believe it. But anyway, I realized I was live, and I checked my YouTube channel, and I clicked on my live stream on my phone from the couch, and I saw like my desktop and like my office here like completely dark. I was like, what? And it said I was live for 45 minutes, which means it started the live stream while I was already asleep. So how did it start? I was just so confused. So I just popped in here and started talking anyway. So, because everybody was here waiting for like an hour or so. But it's crazy you guys hung out here and actually liked the video up and everything. That's pretty awesome and hilarious. But no, this is not a new stream type, guys. Maybe I'll just start it up, let it run for like 30 minutes and see if I've got I hit the goal likes and viewers. If so, I'll actually come on. If not, the stream will just end. Be pretty messed up. Is my name? What's up, man? Doge seems to have long downtimes, then spike from hype randomly. Is there a pattern? Really, that is just the pattern. Dogecoin doesn't tend to go up on its own. So there's two things that make Dogecoin go up in price. It is Bitcoin, the market leader, going up in price, dragging it up, or it's Dogecoin having its own catalyst that will make it more valuable. Recently, Bitcoin has been kind of trending downward, but it did have a spike, which is what made Dogecoin spike up a bit. But as far as catalysts are concerned, Dogecoin hasn't really had much going recently, so that's why the spikes haven't been so great, and we're still at 20 cents. So really all we have to look forward to now is Bitcoin finally doing its thing and breaking above 42,000 and staying up there, which it did not do, unfortunately. Right here, it failed. We need to get above this white line and stay above there. That will cause Dogecoin to go up. Or we need Dogecoin to get a catalyst. Now, we did just hear that Dogecoin is supposed to be getting an update within the next 2 weeks. And that's going to be pretty big because it's going to reduce transaction fees by a lot, which will make it more viable as a currency for larger retailers that deal with a lot of transactions per day. And so that could cause the price to spike once that confirmation becomes widespread. I heard it direct from the dev because I was watching his Twitch stream. It was asking him questions, but that is not wide known knowledge at all, unless someone that was in his stream while he answered that question talked about it, which I haven't seen yet. So give it like a week. You'll probably hear news going around that there's a Dogecoin update coming, and then the price will start to go up. But for you guys that are here early, once you're done with this Ethereum thing, I would then switch your money back into Dogecoin at what looks like a good bottom and kind of wait that 2-week period out, because then you'll already be in before the announcement's made and there's a spike. Hey, what's going on, Bear Elliott? keep on keeping it real. Better to be brutally honest with your followers than having followers be misled. Exactly. And that's kind of why I started live streaming. I got into Dogecoin because I haven't been in crypto for like years, guys. I've been a trader for years, but not into crypto for years. I got into crypto. I knew about Bitcoin last year and the year before, but it wasn't something I invested in. But I got into Dogecoin. It caught my attention earlier this year as people were talking about it. I saw it there when it was like 3, 4, 5 cents. And I was scalping it from 4 to 5. Sold off 4 to 5. Sold off 4 to 5. And then I just was like, all right, I'm kind of bored with this. I'm going back to the stock market. And then I got back into it when Dogecoin like broke out and was like high teens, about to go into 20s. And that's when I bought. And so I rode the wave up from like 17 cents all the way to like 45. And that's the first time I made a lot of money. Because I had only put in like 2 or 3 grand. And that night it turned into $9,000. Just because I had bought. When I realized that things were happening, I bought. And me and my wife were just looking at the screen. And I'm like, should I sell? Should I sell? She's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm not selling. We just watched it go up to like 20s. And I'm like, should I sell? She's like, yeah, sell. I'm like, nope, I'm not selling. Then we watched it go to 30. And we watched it go to like 35. And then we tried to sell at the top. But then Robinhood went down, guys. Robinhood did not let you sell. That was when I first experienced my hatred for Robinhood. It did not let me cash out. Crazy. But yeah, that was my first experience with Dogecoin. Let me see if it's still in my Robinhood history. I'm not using Robinhood right now. But let's see if it's still in there. Ah. No, it's not. It's weird. That's strange. But yeah. For sure, we like you and your candid and great advice. Thank you. Thank you. What's the Doge dev stream? I thought that cat quit the whole game. So the lead head Dogecoin developer is R.I.P. Ross Nicol or Ross Nicoli, something like that. But his Twitch is R.Nicol, Nicoll. And maybe I'll try and find that clip now. Because I was in here watching this earlier.
It's creating a transaction. Come on, test file. My work actually does give us massage time, although we can't play with it, but like it needs a lot more reviews. It's doing. Still running.
Here we go.
Chris Lisa asks, is the 121 update released next week? So the 121 update, I mean, you can grab this code and you can play with it, but like it needs a lot more reviews and a lot of corner cases to cover. Curious, funny story. My work actually does give us massage time, although we can't go into the office, so I can't use it.
That wasn't the answer to the question.
Come on, test faster.
Was it someone after him? Oh, wait a minute.
You're right. My work actually does give us massage time.
I trolled him a bit. He got kind of annoyed.
As well. So
it was right before that.
Tomorrow, or ask, will you continue to work on Dogecoin even after the foundation is set up and hires engineers? Yes, although obviously, you know, we're going to hand the majority of the engineering effort to the people working on it full time. The idea is that I will be advising and providing support. Honestly, I don't. I mean, it's 3 years ago. I don't remember. Potentially, like. Keep in mind, I don't hold a lot of Dogecoin most of the time. I've actually got a lot more now. The Dev fund is paid out, but I generally haven't. And then I can show you what I've been doing, and against the fee per kilobytes. And there's a rounded value here. That's not it. So RPC, yeah.
When was it? It was before I typed that.
Unexpectedly. Using that and against the fee per kilobyte a lot. That's not confirmed. Potentially, like, keep in mind I don't hold a lot of Dogecoin most of the time. The idea is that I will be advising, and so I might try streaming
Gonna find this
tomorrow or Saturday, and I might. Leo, I'm curious to know what you said in response. So Leah's mum asked what he thinks of Dogecoin.
Oh, right here.
So email NYC says, how long after the review you think the update
This was
will go
part
live?
of.
It generally takes a couple of days for us to all get a consensus build done. I need to write release notes. I actually need to write the release notes, and I'll probably do that potentially on stream this Sunday. Potentially, I need to do probably an interim stream as well. So I might try streaming tomorrow or Saturday, and I might. Actually, no, release notes are going to be really dull. You don't want to watch me editing text for 2 hours straight. So I'll do that sometime, probably on Saturday daytime, and then try to do another stream Saturday evening. Jake Detman asked, will you continue to work on Dogecoin?
So the questions and answers were scattered, but if you put together the little bits and pieces, at one point he said the update was pretty much done. Another point he said, and it's done and it just needs to be reviewed. But he said, yeah, it's practically done. At another point he said the review process typically takes a couple days to reach consensus. And then at another point, and he said you need to reach that consensus, and then you also need to get the release notes out. And then just now, he said he's going to be working on the release notes for the update on Sunday. So if you start putting pieces together, update's already pretty much done. He was finishing up on the stream. He said that he's putting out the release notes as well, and that it just needs to be like reviewed and agreed upon, and that usually takes a couple days. So you can start putting pieces together, and that should tell you that next week into the week after is probably when you can expect to hear of like a very short-term time frame, which could be a couple days out or something like that. And the point where he talked about the update status, I think was actually earlier. But keep in mind, I was watching this stream for a couple hours, so I don't know exactly where it was.
So that should work better this time, with a little bit of luck. At the last count, 61 failing tests. I think that's actually down. I think I've got a new... Must have just relay slowly. Getting really fed up with that.
It was actually somewhere around here.
Transaction. Let me copy this over. Actually increase the fee further than I expected. There we go. It's like going to Alice and Bob, and then one is mined, the other one, the one that didn't get mined, is conflicted. So that X is conflicted.
Anyway, I can find that other part later, but you heard portions of it. What does he answer here?
That will pop up in a second. Just waiting for that. So I've got a mining window over here you can't see, and where it's a little harsh having it invisible to you guys.
Okay. So yeah, guys, there was that. Little bit of a bounce. Very cool. All right, guys. Well, obviously, this was not an actual stream. This was not planned. So I am going to head out. I was trying to rest, and then I woke up to already being live. So let me not overdo it. Thank you guys for hanging out and being so supportive, though. That was pretty awesome for you guys to already be here waiting for like 45 minutes, even though I clearly wasn't here. So that was pretty funny. I'm working on some new stuff on the store. I have a couple shirts in this color. So if you want like one of the shirts on the store and you want it in this color, let me know before those disappear, because I've got like 2 of each size, or like 3 max. So very limited supply. Probably won't be restocking. I only bought them because someone had a special request. And so I just stocked a couple of that color just in case. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for the support. Of course, I'll catch you guys tomorrow in the actual next live stream. And hopefully we don't have another impromptu stream just pop up on me tonight when I'm not expecting it, because you might get a surprise you don't like next time. All right, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night.